Okay, I thought I'd make a movie of my DG1000 I got from Hobby King last winter, and after flying it 6 months, just point out a few improvements and changes I made. One of the biggest ones I made was to feather down all the trailing edges. Wasn't difficult, just a bit of work with a sharp knife, stabilizer, and the wings. Just feather them down. They're almost 1/8 of an inch as they come out of the box, which is a lot of drag. It made a big improvement doing that. For appearance's sake, I took all the framing out of the canopy and beefed this up a little bit right here with the latch and the front end with a little epoxy. I use zip tie down through those slots to hold my battery in, and just cut it off with the wire cutters at the end of every flight. Zip ties are cheap. I broke off my prop stopper about 3 months ago because of not throttling back enough before I went to retract. The little guy down here at the bottom snapped right off and took a big chunk of the frame with it. As it turns out, the improvements I made in feathering down trailing edges make up for the drag of this thing ending up, when you retract, it'll sit like that. Well, big deal. I don't see a big difference in the glide. And another thing I found flying is that when I get into killer lift, if you open the throttle just enough to bring this all up and let it freewheel, you got a fairly decent little spoiler, which does come in handy, believe me, getting out of killer lift. I also took off the cheap plastic little tape around that canopy and made a big improvement in the appearance, I thought. Anyways, I wanted a scale appearance to that nose, which a little bit of work with epoxy and micro balloons and a bit of paper really improved that nose. I painted the bottom of my glider black because of my poor eyesight. It's a little tough to see high up against the cloud. I sealed the aileron gaps and all the control surface gaps with a bit of tape. You just take another piece on the other side on a steel ruler and peel it off. That made a difference in performance. I cut off that tail bumper that sticks down. What else did I do here? Oh yeah, this is a little cavity for my mini cam I got from Hobby King, and it sits in there, and this is a safety thread. I don't want to lose it. All in all, this is a good buy if you want a powered glider and just don't want that prop spinning up in the nose. That has a very nice scale appearance in the air. I leave this fully rigged out in my mini barn so I can go flying at the drop of a hat. It's not a big deal to rig it, but it's kind of a picky job threading those aileron servos through. Good airplane. Had a big summer flying this.